think it's been disappointing. I think everybody was full of optimism after last season. I thought, it was a fantastic achievement what we did last year, and I think everybody was looking forward to, maybe bigger and better things, looking to see more players coming in the transfer market. But unfortunately, it hasn't been the case. But the season's fast coming upon us, and I'm sure, hopefully, the fans will be able to see maybe one or two new players come this Saturday against Blackburn. Last year we were unfortunate. I think Mikel Arteta is a massive player for us, as is Tim Cahill. But just unfortunately last year both of them suffered injuries, and when they're out the side, we're not the same force. So fingers crossed, we'd hope that a fully fit Mikel and a fully fit Tim Cahill will go a long way to having a good season. Obviously there's other players as well. Yakubu came in, scored 20 odd goals, which is a fantastic achievement in his first season. We need to see that again from him. If we're going to push up to the top end of the table, we need to see your striker scoring 20 goals plus. The Yak done that last year. He's hoping he can do it the next year. But we always say the second year is a difficult one for strikers. Everybody gets used to them. Yak's been in the Premiership for a long time now, but I think Evertonians will be relying on the Yak's goals next season. I think people have got to realise they are only young kids. In a situation where if the manager had more senior players at his disposal, I don't think the kids would have been pushed in as early. But I think it's nice for Everton fans to see there are kids coming through. If I'm being honest, of the kids who have been mentioned in pre-season, I think the boy Rodwell, Jack Rodwell, is probably the one that's probably going to come more to the fore, going to be more involved this season. Again, that depends on fitness and form. So the other lads have done well to get where they are at this moment in time, but I just think we're a fully fit squad. I think Jack Rodwell will be the one knocking on the door. Well, I think you look at the manager, and the manager wants to improve every season. So we finished 5th last year, which is fantastic. So I think something similar would be successful. We look in the Premiership now, and we look at the money that's been spent, with the big four, Tottenham trying to get in there, Aston Villa trying to get in there. This season will be difficult. Will be very difficult. But I said all along, it's important that Everton continue to finish in the European places. It's important that we get our name back into the European spotlight. We're in the UEFA Cup this year. It'd be nice to go on a decent run again. We enjoyed it last year. But I think we've got to continue to push for European competition. If we can do that, then it leads to attracting better players to the football club. So realistically, I'm looking for a European spot. I think it will be difficult with the additions to the squads of Tottenham and Aston Villa. They'll be stronger this year. Manchester City will be stronger this year. So I think it will be difficult, but hopefully David can get the boys up and running early. We've got a decent run of games at the beginning of the season that hopefully we can take maximum points from then, and then it's up to us. But hopefully come the start of the season with a couple of new players in the squad, European competition I think is what we've got to aim for. I think you look at the atmosphere in some of the games last year, Fiorentina springs to mind. They're desperate for success as well, and they're turning up in their numbers, which is great for them. It'd be nice to reward them with a little bit of silverware. They have been so patient, over barren years, and they're extremely important. I know it's a little bit down at the moment with the lack of signings and everything else, but I'm sure come Saturday against Blackburn, they'll be behind the team. And as everybody says, they are our 12th man. Opposition players don't like coming here, and that's because the fans make it so intimidating. So long may that continue.